Once upon a time, smartphones mostly fell in two categories: non-flagships that used older, lesser components, or flagships that used the latest processor and screen technology. But over the past couple of years, smartphone brands introduced a higher tier of products, which I'll call premium flagships. These phones, think Apple's Pro Max, Samsung's Ultra, and Huawei's Pro Plus, don't just have the latest processor and newest screen tech, but also crams in every cutting-edge component and extra flourish possible. They also carry a price tag that goes well over the four-digit mark. Xiaomi's latest, the Mi 11, is an interesting comparison when judged against Apple, Samsung, Huawei's business models, because it offers almost as much as a premium flagship, but is priced like just a flagship at €749, around $900 in Europe and another $100 cheaper in Hong Kong. Only thing missing is the zoom. For an Android smartphone to be considered a premium flagship, in 2021, it needs to have an OLED screen that refreshes at 120 Hz, a powerful and versatile camera system, the latest 5nm processor, a large battery that supports fast charging, and a curvy glass and aluminum sandwich design. That's the bar set by Samsung's Galaxy S21 Ultra and to a lesser extent Huawei's Mate 40 Pro Plus and Apple's iPhone 12 Pro Max. The Xiaomi Mi 11 offers all of the above, except it is missing a zoom lens. Considering it's priced anywhere from $300 to $400 cheaper than Samsung and Huawei's premium flagships, I think it's a trade many consumers would be willing to make. This is a phone that gets all the core basics right: a great screen, a great main camera, the newest processor. Really fun cinematic modes. Despite missing the fancy periscope zoom lens that other brands offer, the Mi 11 has a top-notch 108-megapixel camera that keeps up with Samsung's S21 Ultra. Still photos during the day are vibrant and sharp. Night shots in the city, where there's still a reasonable amount of ambient light, appear very dynamic, with full dynamic range. As a still camera, there's not much to complain about. But I can say that about most top smartphone brands' releases these days. What sets the Mi 11's camera apart for me is its suite of video camera tricks Xiaomi calls movie effects. It's built into the phone's native camera app, and only requires a couple of taps and 10 seconds or so to produce a photo or video with special effects like cloning the same subject multiple times. Or you can record video with a parallel framing effect, most often associated with the movie Inception. Practical software. The Mi 11 runs Xiaomi's MIUI software overlay over Android 11, and this latest version, MIUI 12, further improves the user experience. New this year are even more shortcut gestures to launch apps, such as the ability to double-tap the back of the phone to launch apps. Tapping the back glass of a device to trigger something on the screen feels awkward at first, but once I became accustomed, it became second nature for me to quickly launch Alipay's QR scanning as I'm pulling the phone out of my pocket. Another software trick I love is the ability to open most apps in a floating window that can be made smaller or larger depending on need. I frequently participate in long WhatsApp family conversations, so I just leave WhatsApp running in a corner of the screen while I drift my attention elsewhere, like surfing Instagram or checking emails. Performance, battery life and final thoughts. With a Snapdragon 888, the Mi 11 has more than enough power for any smartphone task. Even when editing 4K videos in the PowerDirector app, rendering is faster than any previous Android. The phone does heat up slightly when I'm pushing it heavily, like gaming, but I don't notice any performance throttling. Battery life, however, is below par. Because I run the Mi 11 at its maximum setting of 120 Hz and Quad HD resolution, the phone drops about 8–10% of battery per hour when I'm out and about taking photos, texting, streaming music. In general, the phone cannot last me a full 14-hour day of being out, while Samsung's Galaxy S21 Ultra can squeak by. However, the international version of the Mi 11 includes a 55W fast charging brick with packaging. The new Samsung phones do not include a charger, which makes topping up the phone easy. The Mi 11 also supports wireless charging at 50W, which makes the 18W wireless charging speeds of the iPhone look slow. Other than the lack of a zoom lens and official water resistance rating, the Mi 11 keeps up with the best of the best right now. For those who don't want to pay more than premium flagship prices, the Mi 11 is about as good as just a flagship can get right now.